What the hell? Is that my husband?
You really only have yourself to blame, dear.
Why did I just receive a photo of my mother and you in the same bed?
Listen, sweetheart. I mean, Ramona. Our relationship was great in the beginning. I cannot lie, but...
But what, Marco? Are you going to tell me how I don't fulfill my role as a wife? Or how my mother is better than me?
Ramona, please don't take it personal.
Don't take it personal? You pretentious asshole.
When your mother first talked to me, I felt something. And I wish I could say I'm sorry, but I'm simply not.
Is she the reason why you don't take me on dates anymore? Is she the reason you never touch me anymore? Or rarely look me in my eyes? All those business trips you took were for my mother, weren't they? Were you ever actually going? Or were those all lies too?
No, most of the trips were real. I would skip some of them in order to meet with her.
You barely made any time for me. But you were willing to skip work to go see my mother. You made me feel like a princess. Like I was the only girl you loved. You told me I was.
I don't know what to say.
When did it all start anyway? How long have I been living a lie?
A year after our marriage, when we came over during Thanksgiving. At the time we got in an argument and your mother comforted me. She assured me of so much and told me how you've been like this since you were a kid. Always fussing and complaining. Then, one thing led to another and we ended up kissing for a bit while everyone else was eating.
That night, I was looking for you so we could communicate on what happened. You started getting a little too tipsy. And then I saw you trying to down a whole bottle of wine. You were making a huge scene, so I had to drag you away and explain to you why you couldn't have any more. I even sobered you up a bit by taking care of you like you were a big baby. After you stormed off, I spent so much of my night searching for you to make sure you were okay. And it turns out, you were sucking face with my mother the whole damn time. You wouldn't know what a good wife was unless it hit you in the face. I seriously have no clue what I ever saw in you.
It's no hard feelings, Ramona. I had a long conversation about you with your mother, and I realized I could do better. I could be better if I was with your mother instead. That's all there is to it. I love your mother.
She has completely brainwashed you. It is so sad to see. All those nights we spent out together, on dates, decorating our house, thinking of having a baby, and you threw it all away like it meant nothing to you. When did you start losing feelings for me, Marco? Was it that night, or much before then?
Listen, Ramona, I'm not sure of all that. Trust me when I say I didn't expect this to happen either. It's not like I knew my feelings would change so drastically in one night. But since it did, I want to file for divorce to marry your mother instead.
Is this a joke? You are marrying my husband?
Yes, I have the engagement ring right here.
How dare you send me the photo of the engagement ring? Have you lost your mind? You're doing this to your own daughter, for crying out loud.
I always told you growing up that you didn't have the assets to please a man, not the attitude or the manners.
That is so rich coming from you, since you could barely keep that around.
Don't even go there.
I just don't understand why. Why would you do this to me? It's all because of Dad, isn't it?
Don't.
You have envied me ever since I was born. The only reason Dad ever stayed with you was because of me. He gave me so much attention and you started despising me over it. He wanted to leave you so bad, but the only reason he stayed was not for you, but for me. You talk about woman assets, but you could barely keep your ex-husband happy. Is that why you decided to take mine? To get back at me?
Watch your tongue with me. Where do you get off speaking this trash to your mother? I gave birth to you, clothed you, fed you, helped you give a roof over your head, and here you are, bitching and complaining. You owe everything to me, including your husband.
Clothing me and feeding me, providing me with shelter is the bare minimum. I don't owe you shit. It's not like I begged and pleaded for you to bring me into this world, and if I could, I would gladly take a different mother than you. How could you? Why would you post the same picture you sent to me online for the whole world to see?
Your caption under the post is, fulfilling all the things she couldn't. They do say mothers do it best.
Not only are you embarrassing me online, you decided it was appropriate to throw a shady insult at me.
I don't see the problem. I am engaged to this man, Ramona. Why wouldn't I post us together? As for the caption, did I lie?
This is so repulsive. I want to throw up. This can't be real.
Get a grip. Sure, all your friends and family will see it, but it's not like it's going to kill you. It just shows I can take whoever I want and whatever I want. You always try to make me the bad guy. All I am doing is being there for my fiancé. Do all the things you couldn't do and all the things you could do, but better. You should be thanking me.
Thanking you? You obviously lost it now. I can't help but laugh. You good-for-nothing husband stealer.
Like I said before, watch your tongue, young lady.
Stop texting your mother all these rude things. It's getting ridiculous. Jealousy won't get you anywhere.
She posted that picture of you guys in her bed with a ridiculous caption. How can you possibly be on my mother's side?
Oh my gosh, Ramona. This was one of my problems with you.
You are talking about me having problems? The hypocrisy is unreal.
You are always complaining and playing the victim. Your mother is a wonderful woman. She is the woman I want to spend the rest of my life with, and to cherish moments with. If you truly ever loved me, then why won't you just be happy for me? We can still support each other in a distant, friendly way. You can even be invited to our wedding if your mother allows it.
Invited to my ex-husband and egg donor's wedding is nothing short but insanity. I truly can't help but laugh. This is also frustrating but relieving at the same time. I said countless times how my mother did nothing but made me feel terrible about so many things. Everything I did was wrong in her eyes ever since I was young. I even told you all my insecurities. I've explained to you the sadness I had since I never had a normal connection with her. Things with her were starting to look up. Ever since you recommended we seek therapy together. And I did it because I wanted you to meet your mother-in-law when it was time. I actually wanted her to attend our wedding, to see me walk down the aisle, despite how mean and spiteful she was to me. I don't understand why. Why are you leaving me for her?
Ramona!
I don't have time to question you anyway. I wasted more than enough time on people as impertinent as you guys. You won't have to file for divorce. I will do it.
You are going to divorce me?
Yeah, I am more than glad this was brought to light. You are a scumbag lying cheater who only cares about himself, and apparently my mother. This is really relieving to know. It's like a burden off my shoulder. To think I wanted to spend the rest of my life with an asshole like you. It's better to get rid of trash sooner rather than later, I guess.
You always sound like you are trying to convince yourself and cope. You gain nothing out of this divorce, but I gain a beautiful woman by my side. Someone who really understands me. Your father made a huge mistake letting her go.
Don't talk about my father.
And why shouldn't I?
My father is an upstanding man who put his family before anything. And most of all, he was able to bear my mother's crudeness and disgusting behavior. For all 10 years they were together. You are no man, Marco. You are a boy trying to play in the big fields when you really belong on the playground.
This is also one of the many reasons I will be divorcing you. You play victim, complain, and cannot handle rejection.
That is exactly what you're doing. I guess when you spend so much time with that mother of mine, you start to project like she does. I really wonder, Marco, what will your mother and little sister think of this? They seem to actually enjoy my company. So, what do you plan to tell them exactly? Me and Ramona are separating so I can be with her mother instead.
Is that about right?
I will talk to them about it when it is time. After all, they will have to attend me and your mother's wedding.
This is so embarrassing. Not only for me, but for you too. To think something like this actually happens? But what's done is done. You actually decided to cheat on me with my birth giver. Whatever. I will file for divorce immediately. And I want you out of my house. You can expect to find your clothes, electronics, and all your other belongings on the front lawn. Through sickness and in health, till death do us part. What a joke!
I will be the one divorcing you, Ramona. Don't you dare file divorce. I will come to the house soon. Don't touch any of my stuff. And don't make me take you to court.
It sounds like you forgot how good of a lawyer I have. You even met him when we were getting ready for the marriage papers. With him, the divorce should run smoothly, and I can have you out of my hair in no time.
I refuse to listen to this. Ramona, pick up the phone. I'm on my way. Ramona, answer my damn call. Why is all my stuff on the lawn? And I can't even open the damn door. Worst of all, you have a damn banner on the house saying cheater free. Are you serious? Everyone is looking at me from their porch. This is so damn childish.
And so what? Like I said earlier, you are still a boy on the playground. You had no business messing with a real woman like me from the start. You and her are a perfect match. I'm so glad you found each other. You guys couldn't even find each other without me.
I am calling your mother about this.
You are calling her as if she's gonna help you. There's nothing your precious fiancé can do for you now.
Ramona, please. I can hear people whispering about me and recording me. I am breaking down and crying outside. I am sorry, please. I will do anything. We can be back together if you want to. We can live happily again. I will do everything in my power to make it up to you, sweetheart. Just open the door and we can be back together. Just answer my phone call and the door. Please, Ramona, baby. Ramona Carter?
Ramona White. Your last name is irrelevant to me. I don't want nor need you. Your number is now getting blocked. Also, to prevent you from harassing me like this in the future, I will be placing a no-contact contract on you and Lindsay. Have a good life and a blessed day.
Ramona Sophia White, answer my call.
Oh wow, using my maiden name. It has a much better ring to it anyway.
Why in the actual hell are people towing my car?
My car? Actually, you remember when I had that car under my name? It was never taken off. So yeah, don't expect to be able to drive that car around anymore.
You are childish beyond compare.
You pinned me out to be so bad, but you've been competing with me since you gave birth. So, we really don't compare in any aspect. Tell your fiancé to stop shaking my damn door. I changed the locks to every room.
You brat, but it's fine. He can just move in with me.
As if he could really last living with you. I was hardly able to do it, and I stayed only for 16 years. To think my own mother would betray me like this and steal my husband from me? We were going to therapy. I thought things were getting better, slowly but surely. I allowed you to attend my wedding, to help us plan some details. I really thought we were getting somewhere.
I thought we were getting nowhere. The therapy sessions was nothing but you, rambling about things I did, and then me being forced to explain why I did it.
You thought you were getting nowhere because you actually had to admit your wrongdoings.
You are nothing less than ungrateful, Ramona.
I really don't need this slander. I've had enough of drama for today. This pointless arguing and back and forth is too much. I've already decided what I was going to do when I first saw the picture you sent of my ex-husband and you in the same bed. I'm disowning you. You and I no longer have any ties to one another.
Don't play with me, Ramona. You are disowning me?
Yeah, pretty much. I am so sick and tired of you and your behavior. No one could have prepared me for the information I received today. And I will admit, I am heartbroken. I would never think you would reach this low. I couldn't even imagine it. I guess I should have known ever since I saw how stubborn you were to change. So yeah, I'm disowning you. I don't need you in my life, not even as a stranger.
Well, I've disowned you long ago, so I couldn't give a rat's ass of what you have to say. If anything, I am more grateful than anything to be disconnected from you and connected to your husband. Or should I say, my husband?
You should be receiving a call from your mom in a second.
How could you call my mother about this? Are you serious?
Grandma allowed you to live in her old house free of charge. Well, not anymore, I guess.
She just kicked me out. You absolute asshole. Where am I supposed to stay now?
Don't ask me that. Nor you or your fiancé has a home. Not only that, Since he has been skipping his business trips, he hasn't been making much money. I truly hope to see you get out of this.
I swear, as soon as I see you again, you're done.
Here's a screenshot of your fiancé begging to take me back just to enter the house. Do you see how easy and quick he is to leave you? This will be my last message to you. You two won't last a year together. You both lost spouses that were irreplaceable and only have yourselves to blame. Without you two, I know I will find happiness in my life. Even though it hurts, I have to thank you both for doing what you did. I'm happy to get you both out of my life sooner rather than later. Goodbye. Marco and Lindsay have yet to marry each other due to the overwhelming stress Ramona has put on them. Marcus's mother and little sister both disapprove of him and Lindsay's marriage. Ramona has finished filing for divorce, and Marco is officially kicked out of their house. Ramona also disowned her mother, to which she has blocked her on everything, and placed a no-contact contract on both her and Marco. Now, Ramona lives happily alone and speaks to her other family members, and occasionally checks on Marcos's mother and sister. This was Ramona's happily ever after.
Hey, old man. Did you use my toothpaste this morning?
Huh? No, I didn't. And Mia, don't call your father an old man. That hurts my feelings.
I don't want to admit that a shabby old man like you is my father. You have a balding head and a horrible old man body odor. Your presence on this planet is a waste of space.
You don't need to be that rude. Besides, it's not my fault I'm balding. I've been using new body soap to help with my BO, too.
You still stink, though.
I'm sorry about that.
Anyways, are you sure you didn't use my toothpaste? Have you been secretly using it? Gross. I'm going to throw up. You better get me a new one if you are.
Don't worry, I really haven't used it.
Was it Mom then? I was washing my hands earlier and noticed it was in a different place from where I usually put it.
It's probably Mom then.
I guess it's okay if it was Mom. She doesn't stink.
I don't think I stink that much either.
You do. I can smell you from the other side of the room. I don't even want to touch the sofa in the living room when I think about how you sit there.
Hey, Mia, haven't you been a little harsh to your dad ever since you started middle school? You're in high school now. You realize how harsh your words are, don't you?
What? I'm just telling the truth. What's wrong with that?
You used to say that you loved me when you were little.
Can you not say that? Disgusting. And erase those memories from your head immediately.
I can't do anything about my hair, but I'll try and fix everything else you don't like, Mia. So I'd like you to stop saying such mean things. At the very least, can you stop calling me old man or you?
The way I call you is my own business. If you want me to call you Dad, why don't you do things that'll make me approve you?
Like doing what exactly?
If you get plastic surgery and give me $1,000 allowance every month, I'll approve you as my father.
I can't do that.
Then don't ask me to call you Dad. You're so annoying. Why did Mom even get married to someone like you?
Ask your mother that, not me.
Thank God I didn't end up looking like you, though. Everyone in school says I'm cute. I have beautiful eyes and a fit body, too. Thank goodness for Mom's genes.
You're right, Mia. You do look a lot like your mother.
If I was born with a garbage face like yours, I wouldn't be able to live with myself.
Hey, you don't have to say all that. Think about what comes out of your mouth a little more.
Shut up. You should look at your face in the mirror. It's disgusting.
I see. I'm sorry.
If you're going to apologize, at least give me a bigger allowance. That's the only thing you're good for.
Mia, did Mom tell you?
Oh, about the divorce?
I'm sorry things had to end up like this.
Like what? Besides, Mom was the one who cheated, wasn't she?
What? You knew? Did your mom tell you? I wasn't planning on telling you about it.
Nope, she didn't. But I always had the feeling.
I see. I'm sorry. It was hard on you, wasn't it?
What? Hard on me? I don't even feel that way at all.
Huh?
I mean, Mom got tired of being with an old man like you, right? I understand why she'd feel that way. I fully support Mom's decision.
I see.
It's hilarious that you thought I'd be hurt over this. You're the only person that's hurting here.
You're right. And Mia, about parental rights, you want to live with Mom, right?
Obviously. Why do I have to live with you? Can you stop putting any disgusting ideas inside your head? There's no way in hell I'd live with you.
But Mom's been slacking off around the house, right? You were always struggling, weren't you?
Not really. I could buy food at the store when I got money. And you did most of the cleaning. There was nothing troublesome about that. I was happy for Mom for having fun in her new relationship.
That's how much you hated your father, huh?
Well, yeah. I told you a bunch of times. I'm always wondering why someone like you is my father. I'm happy. I'll have a lot less stress in my life.
Mia, you were always the most important thing in the world to me.
You're so annoying. You didn't need to say that. I don't like you. I only feel hatred, so you don't need to think of me as your daughter anymore.
Mia.
An unreliable, lame, and disgusting old man. That's why Mom left you. It was your own fault.
Okay, Mia. I understand how you feel.
Oh, but make sure you pay child support properly, okay? If you really think I'm important, you should be happy to help me out, right? Give me money until I'm a grown adult. Old man! Want me to tell you something funny?
Yes? What is it?
Why do you sound so polite? You've been living a lonely life after being separated from us, haven't you? What a miserable life.
You don't need to contact me if you don't need anything.
What? What's with the attitude? Your wonderful daughter is going through all the effort to message you. Aren't you happy?
Just tell me what you want.
Okay, fine. The big news is... Mom is getting remarried.
I see.
Is that it? You're actually upset, right?
I don't feel anything for her anymore. We're just two people that split up.
It's so annoying that you're trying to act strong. Just to let you know, my new dad is super handsome. He's not an old man like you. He's even younger than Mom. And he's super rich.
Good for you. I'm glad to see that you're doing good.
Sad for you. In fact, I feel lucky to be separated from a stinky and disgusting father like you.
Okay. Get along with your new dad.
You don't have to tell me twice. Plus, Mom is pregnant. She was 5 months pregnant when she ended things with you.
Oh, I see. Thanks for letting me know. You guys aren't family anymore, so you don't need to go through the effort to message me.
I didn't want to contact you either. Mom told me to tell you. She's probably angry because you made her pay compensation fees for her infidelity.
What do you mean? She cheated on me.
You're the one that made Mom cheat. She threw you away because you're unworthy and a gross man. Don't blame other people, you piece of garbage.
Then don't contact your garbage father ever again.
Why are you saying it like that? Do you want me to hate you?
Don't you already?
Oh, yeah. Don't worry, I won't message you ever again. I don't even want to see you ever again.
That's good.
Honestly, my only flaw is that I was born as your daughter. But my new dad is handsome. How amazing is that? My life is going to be so amazing from now on. Bye, you sad old man that was thrown away by his wife and daughter. See ya! Hey, why aren't you answering the phone? Pick up.
What? Why are you calling me all of a sudden? I was sleeping.
What? It's the middle of the day.
Let me do what I want. Anyways, why did you call me?
Why can't I? Are you still living in our old house?
If you're talking about the house I was living in with you guys, I moved out a while ago.
Oh. I'm at the park near that house right now.
I see.
I see? Is that all you're going to say? You're not going to ask me why I'm here?
Yeah.
Why are you acting like that? Oh, Mom had the baby, by the way. It was a boy. He's my little brother. But it was a little different than how I imagined it would be. I have no place in the house anymore. Everyone's so focused on my brother and they're all disregarding me. I mean, I was happy that there was a baby in the house, but no one told me this would happen.
What happened?
Mom is about to throw me away. Because I'm the daughter of a man she hates.
Well, seems like that's true.
You don't think anything of it?
Nope.
What? But it's your DNA in me. It's your fault. So do something about it.
I don't want to.
Why aren't you helping me? Aren't you my father? You're not even going to grant your only daughter's wish?
Huh? I've never had a kid.
What? Are you saying that you're not my parent because you got divorced from Mom?
Well, yeah. I mean, I'm not related to you biologically.
What? You're not... Are you saying that you're not my real father?
Yeah.
You're lying! I remember things from when I was little. You were there since I was young.
I got married to your mom when you were around 3 years old. I don't think you remember that, though.
But there were pictures with you from when I was a baby.
One picture, right? Were there any others?
I don't think so.
This is your mother's third marriage. I don't know anything about your biological father. If you need to depend on your real father, you should ask your mother about him.
I don't understand. So when she said I'm related to a man she hates, she wasn't talking about you?
Well, yeah, seems like it. I don't know. But either way, you and I are actually completely unrelated.
But we are related by law, right? Didn't you adopt me?
No, we didn't do that. We were going to tell you the truth after you started middle school.
No one told me anything. I'm already in high school.
You've been avoiding me since middle school, haven't you? You started calling me dirty and stinky, so your mother suggested telling you when you calmed down a little.
That's so selfish of you guys.
Thinking back now, she probably actually just wanted to divorce me since then. I mean, this doesn't matter to me anymore.
It does matter. But you wanted to be my dad, right?
Yeah, I did. That's why I tried so hard with you, no matter what you said to me. But isn't it amazing? You probably knew in your heart that we were strangers. How else could you say such terrible things to me? You probably just couldn't physically stand an old man you had no connection to.
That's not true. That's not true. That's not true. It's not like that. I thought of you as my real father, Dad.
Don't start calling me dad now. It weirds me out.
I'm sorry.
Well, your new dad isn't biologically related to you, but he's handsome, right? Good for you.
Nothing is good. He gets angry quickly, and he always yells at me. He said he can only love his own child.
Well, you aren't related to him. Isn't that a good thing? He's not forcing you to call him dad like I did. Isn't someone like me annoying?
It would have been better if I lived with you, Dad.
Too late now.
It might be like that, but I want to go back to the life I had before. Mom was always only thinking about herself. But you prioritized me more than anything, Dad. I realize that now.
If you regret your actions, make sure to never make those mistakes again.
Yes! I won't say terrible things to you. I won't make fun of you either. Hey, Dad, where do you live now? Do you have a room ready for me? I want you to pick me up in your car if possible.
What are you talking about?
Huh? Aren't you going to let me live with you? Our conversation was going that way, wasn't it?
Stop joking around. I said this earlier, but you and I aren't related. There's no way we can live together.
Oh, is it because Mom has parental rights and can sue you? Don't worry about that. I'll explain everything to her.
No, it's not that. I don't intend to live with you.
Huh?
Besides, I'm too far to be able to pick you up. You probably won't be able to come here either.
Where are you? I'll go there even if it takes time.
I'm overseas. That's why I was sleeping earlier.
Overseas?
My boss suggested a change in location after the divorce. That's why I'm at one of the overseas branches. So I can't help you, and there's no way we can live together.
No. I don't want this.
There's nothing I can do even if you say that.
We spent over 10 years together. How could you say something like that?
You've been saying terrible things to me for many years too. I was going to take you in even after the divorce. No matter how much you hated me, I thought of you as my real daughter.
Really?
But you said you were going to live with your mother. Even after that, you continued to look down on me and make fun of me. I finally gave up after that. That's why I decided I was going to forget about you guys.
Dad, I'm sorry. I was so stupid. I'm so sorry. Please, forgive me.
You thought I'd help you if you depended on me like a daughter would, didn't you? You should look back at all the texts you've sent me. You were saying horrible things. Just because you're underage doesn't mean you get a pass for saying things like that. You should be able to understand people's feelings at this age, right?
I won't make fun of you anymore. Please, help me. I don't want to go back to that house. I want to live with you, Dad.
The only thing I can do is hope for the best for you as someone who used to know you. Besides, it'll be hell for you to have to live with a disgusting old man who's not even related to you. You don't need to force yourself to be with me. I'm not your father anymore. I stopped texting my daughter and contacted my ex-wife. After all, I raised Mia from when she was 3 years old all the way to when she turned 17. It might be none of my business, but I asked my ex-wife to think about Mia's feelings a little bit more. But she told me not to interfere with her family's business. I didn't adopt Mia, so I didn't have to pay child support either. So I guess I really didn't have any business barging into their family issues. That's why I told Mia about facilities that she could go to, as well as her grandparents' address. A few days later, my ex-wife's mother contacted me to let me know that Mia was at her place. I felt relieved after that. This was the only thing that I could do for her living so far away. Mia needs to get through the rest on her own. By the way, my ex-wife's new husband was also divorced before. The reason for that was because he was abusive to his ex-wife. I found this out while doing an investigation into my wife's cheating, but I didn't tell her. I didn't know what would happen, but I didn't think it'll be a happy marriage. Sooner or later, I believe the two will get divorced. I try to think of children as innocent, but Mia's already in high school. There might be people that will criticize me for not helping her after living with her for so long, but my ex-wife and daughter broke me mentally and emotionally. I tried my best until the end to believe my daughter did nothing wrong. She might think this was not enough love, but this was all I could do. I know I might be judged, but this is something you won't understand unless you experience it firsthand. Also, ever since I came to Singapore, I haven't been teased about my balding head. There are times I struggle with the difference in culture, but I feel like my heart is a little more full than before. The pain comes up sometimes, but little by little, I'm doing my best to be more positive.
Your wife is pregnant with my baby, so I'll take her. Brother, what have you been doing all this time? What the hell are you talking about? Your wife, Sarah, is pregnant now, right? Yes, but I'm the father of the baby and Sarah's going to be my wife. What are you talking about? I'm the father of the baby. You haven't slept with her over a year, and how can you do that? Do you think a stork brought the baby to you? I have slept with her. Where is this bullshit coming from? Of course, it's from Sarah. She says married life with you is boring. She said she's only fulfilled when she's with me, you know? I don't get it. Is the woman are you talking about really Sarah? It's no wonder. I mean, a short bob with shiny hair is pretty as an adult, and the pink diamond earrings looked great on her. What? Her new clothes are great too. Light blue blouse and beige skirt. I love the beret. It's so autumnal. How did you know that? Of course, we're very close. I even know about Sarah's mole on her belly. They're 3 in a row. So cute. She doesn't have a mole on her belly. Oops, I'm sorry. I've proven that I know every inch of her body better than you do. What's the proof? I don't believe you. You're so smug. Something of yours really disgusts me. You haven't changed at all. I'm talking to you. You're just having fun by interrupting me. Our parents are crying in heaven. We should get along as brothers. How dare you? You were all smiling and taking about money at their funerals. Crying won't change anything. Resignation is the first lesson of life. I was just trying to talk some positive things. Talking about money at the funeral is a positive thing to you? That's what I'm talking about. That's the same thing in this case too. Resignation is the first lesson of life, so get a divorce with her soon. You're hopeless. Whatever you say to me, it's not gonna happen. I don't believe what you said. Keep on talking. I can't wait to see your frustrated face. She's not the kind of woman who'd fall in love with you. She's too good for you. She works so hard and so sweet to me that makes me feel like addicted her. You know her job too? I mean, she's programming at Staccato Trading, right? Why? I told you we're close. You should sign the divorce papers. I'm busy. Wait a minute. Hey, bro. I haven't received a message from my brother in a while, but I didn't expect a declaration of plunder. I'm Sean, 32 years old, company employed. My parents were passed away about 5 years ago in an accident. My brother Ken disappeared as soon as he got the insurance money. Since then, I haven't heard from him. I was surprised by the sudden messages and its content. As you can see in the message, he is self-centered and has strongly opinionated personality. When I was a student, a girl he liked seemed to like me, and ever since, he just do a bunch of backhanded harassment. It seems like he has a hobby of annoying me. But as far as Sarah is concerned, I'm not backing down. That night, I had a talk with Sarah, and then I found shocking reality. I'm getting married to Sarah. What? What are you talking about? Yesterday, I gave her my marriage certificate with my section filed out and she was crying and happy. It's not possible. Are you out of your mind? You're the one who needs to face reality. Sarah is doing the process right now. I'm bored while I was waiting, so I thought I'd update you on what's going on. No, seriously, I don't get it. Even if that were true, that you and Sarah were to register your marriage, I'm married to her, so there's no way they'd accept it. What? Don't be complicated. It looks like we've got something made. That's not possible. Anyway, have you noticed anything unusual in the neighborhood? What do you mean? I'm just wondering if you're in trouble. I got a note in the mailbox that said, "Stalker, get out." People saying nasty things to you by passing. Oh, it's going well. That's what I expected, or even better. You did? What did you do? Like Sarah is forced by me to bring her here, or you're telling everyone that I'm pretending on a good guy and I'm actually a stalker. You're doing it with all your might. Screw you. Why you lie like that? Because it's fun. What? Well, that's half of it. The other half is greeting the neighbors. I'm really her husband. That's enough. If you step down clean, I'll at least correct some of it. What the hell are you thinking? That's not normal. Okay, you don't know your place, do you? If you still want to hang on her, I'll contact company. Hey, what are you going to do? That you embezzling or that you're having an affair with a coworker? Don't do anything bad. You're full of lies. I didn't do such a thing. Well, I guess that depends on how the people hear it. The company is not that time to believe a tip from someone they don't even know. No one will take you seriously. It doesn't matter if it's true or not. People are attracted to interesting rumors. It's going to be hard to do my job. Rumors are going to spread on its own. They trust me at work, so I'll be fine. You saw how the neighbors reacted. You seem to have been polite every day, but what happened after I said a few words? Well, trust is something that can be easily ruined by the tiniest of things. And if you don't want that happen, you know what I'm saying. You're telling me to back off. Are you threatening me? That's what I'm saying. You know what, brother? Don't even try. You're gonna lose everything. I can't stop it. You're the only one who's going to lose everything because I'm going to be super happy with sweet honey Sarah. Oh yeah, I don't care what happens to you. The procedure is done. The marriage register has been accepted without incident. Today is the anniversary of the plunder. You have the worst taste in naming things. You should be happy that Sarah and I are now a married couple, you ex-husband. Happy-go-lucky person. Did someone say the marriage certificate won't be accepted? I didn't have any trouble with that. Don't you realize something wrong with it yet? Now we get the $5 million from the fortune of Sarah's died parents. What fortune are you talking about? Her parents were very wealthy people. I'm gonna take all the money. I'm with them now. What? Are you visiting on their graves? They're both fine and they're not wealthy. I understand your frustration, but don't lie. It's a true story. I don't know where to begin. Oh, well, you're still at the city office, right? I heard there's still some procedures to go through. She's working on it. Well, you are free right now, right? Go get a copy of the family register. What? Why would I? Don't you want to see her name on the family register as your wife? Oh, I'd love to see that. I'll go get it. What's this? The wife column isn't Sarah. Who's Meg? What is going on? I've told you many times, it's not possible that she is not Sarah. I'm with her at the city office right now. Sarah is right next to me. What? The one with you is a fake, it's not Sarah. Bullshit, I saw her at her parents' funeral. You only saw her 5 years ago. But you were surprised because I knew that she was wearing what she works, wasn't I? You were perfect right. I don't think Sarah would cheat on me, but I'd be surprised if I got it right. But she doesn't have a mole on her belly, didn't I tell you? You told me, but I thought you just didn't know about it. When she was changing in the locker room, Sarah saw 3 moles on Meg's belly. Who the hell is Meg? I don't understand. First of all, she said her name was Sarah. Of course she would say that. She's Sarah's stalker. What? It seems she started to admire her, then it got escalated. She started with the same clothes, shoes, bag, and hairstyle, and she even got plastic surgery. No. She was her co-worker and take care of her at first. It's creepy, but when she gets to this point. Shit, I was fooled. You mistakenly approached her as Sarah and she must have been pretty happy for that. It really sucks. I mean, even though I'm good looking, she was falling in love with me under a fake name. You're still a narcissist in this situation. Aren't you worried about Meg's background and true purpose? I'm the one she is after, right? Even if she's trying to hold me together because I'm after Sarah, but no way. So what are you going to do? Well, too good to throw away $5 million. I can marry her. It's amazing in some ways that you're still misunderstanding it. Is there more? You won't listen to me, so watch this. A screenshot of the WhatsApp from Meg to Sarah last night. Sarah, your outfit today was really cute too! Why were you wearing the same clothes as me? I quit Instagram or other social media. That's the new fall collection, right? I saw you shopping with your husband yesterday. I bought the same one right away. Were you following me? I heard you talking about you will wear it tomorrow, so I wore it today too. We matched perfectly, didn't we? I'm not happy about it. You smile and laugh like a little girl in front of your husband. A different expression from the company. I wish you would turn it towards me too. Stop it. I even had plastic surgery and I look just like you, right? But Sean, even if I pretended you, he says at first sight and says, "You're not Sarah." Isn't he terrible? Don't call him Sean. Why are you talking to him? Are you jealous? Sarah, you're too cute. Don't worry about it. The only person I love is you. I wish I could just eat you. That's not what I meant. Please stop it. I'm scared of you. Hey, listen to me. I met my boyfriend today. He's the father of my baby. Well, I'm glad for you. Don't worry about me and spend more time with him. You're going to be a mother. Yes, you're both pregnant women and become a mother. What? No way. Because I got pregnant? That's why you got a boyfriend and got pregnant? Of course! I want to be the same with you, Sarah! I can't believe it. You got pregnant for that reason? What the hell do you think life is all about? I feel sorry for your boyfriend. He believes me as you. I date him as Sarah. Are you kidding me? I'm married to Sean already. When I'm with him, I became Sarah. I'm super happy. You're crazy. Tell your boyfriend the truth. You love him, don't you? Not so much. He believed the lie that my dead parents are very wealthy and their assets will come to us, and he was super eager to have a baby. Why am I supposed to go out with a guy like that? I have Sean. Don't involve me in this. Angry and troubled faces are both adorable. You know what? I have big news. I'm sure you will be overjoyed. What? Today, my boyfriend proposed to me. My husband is actually Sean's brother, Ken. What? I'm getting registered or married tomorrow so I can have the same surname as you, and I can officially be sisters with you. Oh no, no way. This is the only way to become sisters with you is to get married to Ken. Actually, Ken asked me out first. I was thinking that since you got pregnant and I was thinking I should have one too, it was just at the same time. Isn't it amazing? I got pregnant right away so our kids are the same age. I guess it's fate for you and I. Please don't do this, please. I can't do this anymore. We'll have a baby together, raise it together, wear matching parent-child outfits to the park, go to cafes, go shopping. I'm with you all the way, sis. No. What the hell, this woman? That's so crazy. I guess I'd better show you the truth. You were not going to listen to you. So, what about the asset? Is that a lie too? That's what I know. That bitch. If someone says there's $5 million in inheritances, surely I'd jump on board. You never been to Meg's house. You thought she was Sarah. I thought she lived at your place. I heard Meg's house is a shitty apartment, so if you've been there, you would have known it was a lie right away. There were so many other ways to spot a lie. Hey, I'm the victim here. What's with that tone? I won't forgive Meg for scaring Sarah, but that doesn't make you a victim. You were going to get close to Sarah to loot her. I failed in the end, forgive me. Who would think this happened? There's no way you'd get so excited about her inheritance that you'd register a marriage without checking the background of the person you're getting married to. That's what you deserve. That's so cold. Your brother is in trouble. I am divorcing that woman. I'm suing her for marriage fraud. Do you have money for a lawyer? I mean... Well, knowing you, you must have spent all your money thinking you were going to get the inheritance, right? How'd you know? I've sent those specialized lawyers on TV lately. Free law firms, right? You're only adjusting the words to suit your need. There's no such thing as a free law firm. Oh, there aren't any? What they do on TV is a debt reduction. I heard they take a success fee for it as well. They ain't pro bono. Seriously, shit. You're the father of the baby. You have responsible for it. Both are trying to take advantage of each other. You guys are perfect for each other in a way. I hate that woman. You said she is your sweet honey, isn't she? She ain't no sweet honey. What are you going to do about Meg? You won't forgive her, right? Sarah is suffering pretty serious. We will file a victim's report and make sure she pays it under the law. You're going to hire a lawyer? I intend to. I even have a demand for compensation for the money. Alrighty, so Lucky, please take care of my marriage scam while you're on this too. Impossible. How can I defend both the preparator and the victim? What? I don't think you understand, but I'll file a victim report for you too. What? Why? You lied to my neighbors. That's defamation, which is a crime. Oh, and threatening is a crime too. I apologize for that. You're my brother. You don't have to apologize. I'm done with you. What are you talking about? You don't want to have a no genetic family, do you? I don't want someone like you in my family. My family is enough with Sarah and my parents-in-law. Wait, I'm in serious trouble. It's so you're being a stranger. I can be heartlessly ruthless to make a decision. Please reconsider, yes? Please. You and your wife will pay for what you guys did. I'm hanging up now. I'm busy with the police and lawyers. Hold on, you're all I've got. Just help me. Don't you ever come near our family again. Please, hey, Sean, don't block me. Soon after that, I filed a police report. They were arrested and fined. I've also consulted a lawyer and filed a claim for compensation for defamation. In addition, Meg was found to be so vicious with the restraining order has been issued against Sarah. They ended up staying married. Meg has huge debts, in part because of the cost of purchases and plastic surgery. She also originally has debts from gambling. They are living together to make their life a little easier. Meg's parents have taken in their child and are raising a baby with love and care, her parents making them pay child support as a responsibility to both of them. On that day when I insulted myself from Ken, I actually went to Sarah's parents for advice, and after thinking about it, we decided to move near my parents-in-law's house. Sarah quit her job and lived a peaceful life. Also, she gave birth to a healthy baby boy. I will protect my family as best as I can.
Are you Stephen Risso's wife? Yes, I am. Who are you?
My name is Lisa Bennett. I work under Mr. Risso.
Oh, okay. May I help you?
Let's cut to the chase. I was in a relationship with Mr. Risso.
What? You mean you were having an affair?
Yes, that's what I mean.
What the?
I decided to reach to you because I was worried about you.
Huh?
He is infected with AIDS. Are you okay?
What is this all about? I'm confused.
So, you didn't know either.
Is there evidence?
I haven't feel well lately, so I took a day off to get tested. And I found out I'm infected with HIV.
Are you saying that you got infected from my husband?
Yes.
He has tested for HIV before, and the result was negative.
What?
We've been undergoing fertility treatments for 4 years now. HIV testing is mandatory.
When was that?
About 5 years ago.
During that time, has he been healthy?
Of course, he has got sick sometimes, but nothing serious.
The initial symptoms of HIV are just like a cold. Even if he hasn't developed AIDS, there's still a chance he is infected. I really think so.
Stop making things up! I have test results. If you keep lying, I will call my lawyer.
I'm not lying. It is a fact that I am infected. I even have a medical certificate.
You didn't get infected from someone else?
That's impossible. I lost it to Mr. Ross.
I'm amazed that your first man was a married man.
I didn't know he was married.
I'm sure he wears his ring at work. It's unreasonable to think he was single.
He didn't wear a ring at work.
What? Are you serious?
Yes. Besides, it's my first year at work. I didn't know much about his private.
And you were saying you thought he was single?
Yes, he was the one started to flirt with me. I had no doubt about it.
I can't believe it!
When he came over at my house, I saw your text on his notification on his phone. I got suspicious, so I went through his phone while he is asleep. That's how I found out he is married.
What's the purpose of texting me? Money?
No. I saw your conversation on his phone, and you said you were getting fertility treatments using timed intercourse. I thought it's a big deal if you didn't know about the HIV. That's why I'm texting you.
Well, that didn't work, so we recently switched to artificial insemination.
I see. Just in case, would you take another test? If you get pregnant now, it might affect your baby.
I got pregnant yesterday.
Is the baby okay?
I'm tested negative, so of course it's fine.
The result is from 5 years ago, right? Please get another test.
I have an HIV test coming up at my prenatal checkup. Well, it's probably negative.
Mr. Ross hasn't been tested, right? Then would you please tell him to take another test?
Okay, I got it. We know how result is going to be, but... So if my husband retests too, it will make sense to you, right?
Thank you so much.
But it doesn't mean you have my trust yet. Depending on the test results, I may have to take legal action against you.
I really am not lying.
I'll decide if you are lying or not after I hear what my husband has to say. I'll call you back if I find out anything. Bye. My name is Emma. I'm 40 years old housewife. My husband is 3 years older than me. We met through my friend and we got married. I always wanted a child. But we had been struggling and underwent fertility treatment for a while. And we finally found out that I'm pregnant yesterday. In the midst of happiness, I got a text from a woman. Her name is Emma, and she told me about my husband having an affair with herself. More than that, she said that my husband is infected with HIV. I was really confused, but I couldn't be a cupcake, so I made up my mind. I decided to contact my husband. His reaction was nothing I expected. I'm sorry to bother you at work, but can we talk?
For a few minutes, yeah. Is everything okay?
Are you cheating on me?
What? What are you saying?
I just got text from Lisa Bennett.
Oh, the woman who joined my department last year. She told you that I'm dating with her?
Yeah, she also said that you were infected with HIV.
She is obviously lying. We tested negative, right?
I know that. But what was that purpose of her telling me all this?
Maybe for money? I'm a director of my team, so she knows I get paid good. She might be after consultation money.
Hey! Can you prove me that you were not cheating on me?
You don't trust me?
I want to. But at some points, it didn't sound like she was lying to me.
We've been married for 10 years now, and our bond is strong. And you believe someone you've never met and not me?
But these couple years, you've been coming home late, and sometimes you didn't even come home.
I'm the head of the sales department. I'm busy.
About fertility treatment, the timed intercourse didn't work for us because of you. And that's why we had to switch to artificial insemination, right?
Are you blaming on me? And you are doubting me just because I come home late? You're such a jerk.
As long as you prove me that you are not cheating, I can't trust you 100%.
There's no proof that I'm having an affair in the first place. That would be the proof.
Then let me go through your phone and show me your credit card statements.
Why?
If you're not cheating, it wouldn't be a problem, right? Let me check your phone to see if you're texting with her or not.
I'm not texting with her like that. And what does the credit card statement do?
I want to know how you spend your money, so I can guess if you were cheating or not. If you are not doing anything suspicious, give me your phone.
It's my private. Give me some space.
Okay, then at least get tested. She repeatedly asked me to tell you to get retested.
I had a medical checkup, and nothing was wrong with me, so I'm not going to get retested.
I thought they don't test for HIV in normal physical exam.
I think they did on their own. There was a blood test and everything.
You have to sign a paper to get tested for HIV. Do you remember doing that?
Oh, I probably tested negative.
Show me the result.
Oh, that's enough. You better stop now. Who do you think is earning the money so that you don't get hungry?
Sure, I'm a housewife and living on your salary. But it was you who asked me to do so, wasn't it?
Are you talking back to me?
You know I wanted to keep my job after I got married with you, as a pharmacist at my parents' clinic. But you asked me to be a housewife. And I did.
So what? It's a woman's job to take care of the house.
I didn't become a housewife to be yelled at. I finally got pregnant. I'm supposed to be the happiest now. Why do we have to talk like this?
I don't know. I didn't do anything wrong. If you want to blame me on someone, it shouldn't be me. It should be Lisa Bennett.
HIV test is just blood test. If you aren't hiding anything suspicious, you should be able to show me your phone and your credit card statements.
I can't do this anymore. I'm not going home for a while. I don't want to take care of a hysterical woman. I'm not going home.
You're going to your parents' house?
I'm not going back to that house. You know how my dad is.
I don't think he's that picky.
He always tells me to take care of you and stuff like that. It's pretty annoying to me.
Well, that's because he loves your mother, right?
But he can't force me to be like that.
He isn't saying anything bad at all.
I want to build a marriage relationship my way. Who would listen to my dad's opinion?
If you're not going to your parents' house, where are you going to stay?
Why do I have to tell you? You will learn how hard it is to be on your own.
No.
I'll go back when your head is cooler. You better be sorry for what you did. Bye.
I've sent a divorce paper to your parents' house, so fill out and submit it. I'm going to ask for child support as well.
What? Divorce? What are you talking about?
You pretended to be single and played around. More than that, you infected a woman with HIV. I can't continue our marriage.
Don't tell me you believe that woman's story.
Yes, I do. I miraculously tested negative. I can't be with someone who's irresponsible like you.
How can you talk shit about me like that, you ugly face? Talk back to me after you earn your own money.
That is so mean to say. I can't believe myself for getting married with you.
How can I affect someone when I tested negative? You said that I was having an affair with that woman, but that's just her making it up for money.
No, you were affected.
What?
You got infected after we started fertility treatment, right? Then it's no wonder you tested negative 5 years ago.
Do you have any proof?
This certificate says it's positive.
Where did you get these?
I owe it to Lisa.
That woman?
She found out that she wasn't the only one when she went through your phone.
What? She went that far?
That's not all. She contacted to all the other women and had them all tested. Most of them tested negative, but one was positive. The woman confessed to me beforehand.
I don't understand.
When she found out about the infection, I was a year into my fertility treatments, right?
I have nothing to do with this.
Yes, you do. Around that time, you started dating with that girl, right? I know all about it.
Well,
after she got infected, she talked to you about it. It made you get tested and it came out positive. She kept a certification for just in case, thanks to her.
That thing is a fake.
Well then, shall I call this clinic?
Don't.
Do you have something to hide?
It's all her lies. She's just trying to make me the bad guy and take my money.
You look so helpless now.
She didn't talk about other women when she contacted you, right?
Well, yeah, she didn't. At that point.
So after the fact. It means that she's trying to make me look even worse.
She told me why she didn't talk about it in the first place. It was for not to cause any more confusion.
That's another excuse. Don't make me a bad guy by just hearing her side. You don't even have a proof.
I'm sorry, but I've already met the other woman in person. I know the timeline of when you started seeing each of them. After you got infected with HIV, you started dating with Lisa, and got her infected with HIV too. That's the story.
Damn it.
Tell me the truth.
It's true that I got infected a year after we started the treatment. I was seeing someone and got it from her.
So, you finally admit it. You tested negative 5 years ago, so I couldn't believe it at first. But if you got it after the test, then it makes sense.
But I'm cured.
What?
I was sick right after I got infected, and I was taking medicine. But after a few days, I recovered.
I thought you were taking medicine for cold. So it was for HIV, huh? I should have checked.
The doctor said the survival rate of HIV-infected patients is going up. I'm fine.
You know, it is true that the survival rate is going up. But once you get infected with HIV, you never get cured.
But I'm completely fine. Even the physical exam didn't come out bad at all.
You are just in the phase of the asymptomatic carrier now. It doesn't mean you're cured.
What? What's that?
HIV infection is divided into 3 stages. The acute stage, and then it goes to chronic stage. The last one is AIDS stage.
Don't say such difficult things. I don't understand.
You are just in the early stage with no asymptomatic. The virus is growing inside your body and your immunity is slowly declining.
What? It's growing? I'm not sick at all.
There is no way to completely eliminate the HIV virus from your body, at least for now.
So, I'm just asymptomatic? I wasn't cured?
That's what I'm saying. And if you stop taking medicine in the middle of treatment, it might never work again.
What? No way. I'm not taking medicine anymore.
I heard that there are people who forget to take their medicine once or twice, and they failed. I don't know if the meds will work even if you resume treatment.
Oh no.
On top of that, you knew you were positive and you passed it on to others. It wouldn't be a surprise if Lisa charged you with alimony. There's possibility.
So it was about money after all. Women are so shady.
Compared to what you've done, it's nothing. Your knowledge of HIV is so poor and you didn't even use protection. And you tried to trick women to play around.
I had them take pills just in case. I thought I was cured.
HIV is a chronic disease. It can be controlled, but it can never be cured.
But why did you test negative? It's been a while, but I'm sure we've done it more than Lisa.
The rate of getting an infection from the act is 0.1 to 1%.
It's that low?
But it's a miracle I didn't get infected. Lisa was unlucky though. Huh?
I was infected from someone too, you know? If the rate is that low and I got infected, I'm unlucky too.
That's enough. You didn't take HIV serious and cheated on your wife. Don't act miserable.
You don't have to say that like that.
You even put the baby in danger too. The virus was removed only because I was getting fertility treatment. I just happened to be okay.
If it's safe, why don't you just let it go? I have to live with HIV for the rest of my life.
Who cares? I'll charge you for child support. You better make up your mind.
Okay, I'll pay for child support, so don't blame me anymore. I'm shocked too.
Don't you dare thinking just paying money solves everything?
What?
First of all, you're fired.
What? You don't have the authority to do that.
You don't know who Lisa Bennett is, do you?
She is just a new employee, right?
Her father is an executive professor at your company.
You were kidding me, right?
Unfortunately, both of her parents are very upset about this. I heard they are having a meeting about getting you fired.
They can't fire me for something like this. It's unfair.
What you've done could find you guilty for an assault.
What? I've never hurt Lisa physically.
Even though you misunderstood about HIV, you were HIV positive and you didn't use protection. It can be considered as an assault under the law.
That can't be true.
They can't keep such an employee like you. They took a contact to their lawyer and they're going to take a legal action. You should be aware of that.
I can't do this. Paying a big amount of money and getting fired at the same time.
You have no right to say so.
I'm going to get away with it. I'm not paying for anything.
Good luck with that.
You don't know where I am.
Yes, I do.
Oh.
Yep. Like I said, I know every woman you had relationships with. Of course, the woman whose house you're hiding in right now is one of them.
Oh no.
All of them thought you were single. You lied to them and now you're getting...
I'm leaving. Don't follow me.
Your parents are on their way to you right now. You better go home, okay?
My parents?
I thought you would run away, so I asked them for help beforehand. You're going to be under your parents' supervision from now on. So you better pay whatever I charge you and regret what you've done.
My dad is here.
I'm glad they got here just in time. Okay now, I'll see you at court. After that, we got divorced. I charged him as much as possible. He also was ordered for compensation to Miss Bennett. He has no money left. He got fired and there was no job he could find at the age of 43. He had no luck with job interviews. However, his parents nailed him to the wall and took him to the job. Or they found out they were going to kick him out. He started to work part-time. He also managed to resume HIV treatment, but because he had stopped his previous treatment halfway through, the drugs were no longer effective. And that gave him even less options for treatments. The treatment has been quite difficult. I heard that he was having a hard time. As for me, I gave birth safely after that. I am now raising my child at my parents' house. I'm planning to start working again as a pharmacist at a parent's clinic. I was surprised at my husband's unbelievable behavior, but everything went back to him, so I feel much better now. From now on, I'm going to focus on my child and myself. I'll do my best to be happy.